Donuts are everywhere. Over the last century, few pastries have inspired so much long-lasting enthusiasm, or even had as many film and TV contributions as the humble ring or fried donut. I mean, nowadays you have shops, bakeries, food stalls dedicated entirely to donuts alone. So, do you know where the name donut started?
No.
Okay, Homer, lol. The origin of the name donut is unclear. Some researchers suggest the name refers to the nuts that were packed inside the ball of dough to compensate for the uncooked center. Other researchers claim it refers to doughnuts, which was the shape of the early donut. Well, a lot of donut businesses today owe a big thanks to Adolf Levitt.
Who is Adolf Levitt?
Adolf Levitt was a Russian-born immigrant who invented the first automated donut machine back in 1920. He called it the wonderful, almost human automatic donut machine.
You mean WAHADM?
What is a WAHADM?
It's an acronym of Wonderful Almost Human Automatic Donut Machine, as that is a mouthful.
True. Well, moving on. Over 10 billion donuts are made in the US each year. Now that's a mouthful of donuts, lol. Did you know there are some unique donuts, flavors and names, including wasabi, cheese, champagne, poi, a common Hawaiian starch paste from the taro root, southern spice, made with southern spices, green chilies and thyme, rosemary, olive oil, bubblegum, chicken and waffle, and loads more. Some companies, such as Dunkin' Donuts, have phased out trans fat in their donuts.
So it's the bad fat, not the good kind, yeah?
Yep, pretty much. A chocolate glazed donut has about 5 teaspoons of sugar. According to the American Heart Association, women should eat no more than 6 teaspoons of sugar a day. Jews have embraced sufganiyot, jelly-filled donuts, as ceremonial food of Hanukkah. Their rationale is that sufganiyot are cooked in hot oil and thus pay homage to the 2nd century BC rededication of the Holy Temple, during which the oil in the temple lamp lasted 8 nights instead of the expected 1 night.
Anyway, talking about donuts, isn't it staples in films and TV that 5-0 loves them?
Yeah, the stereotype of police officers and donuts emerged in the 1940s and 1950s, when the only places open during the graveyard shift were donut shops. Donut shops were typically open late night or very early in the morning as they prepared fresh donuts for the morning rush.
Oh, I see. That's where the stereotype comes from.
Yeah man, the doughy donut. Well, at the 1933 Chicago World Fair, which was billed as a century of progress, donuts were given the lofty title of Hit Food of the Century. Because they were fresh and automated machines made them quickly, they were cheap and became a staple of the working class during the Depression. According to Sally Levitt Steinberg, whose grandfather invented the donut machine. Exactly. Dunkin' Donuts is the largest donut chain, with 11,000 stores in 33 countries, serving more than 5 million customers per day. The first Dunkin' Donuts was opened back in 1950. A revamp of William Rosenberg's coffee and donut shop called the Open Kettle.
No way. I didn't know that. Open Kettle? What a name. Haha.
Did you know there are more donut shops per capita in Canada than anywhere else on the planet? Canadians eat more donuts than any other country's citizens, although the donut is often seen as an American icon. It has become Canada's unofficial national snack.
Oh, Canada, our home and native land.
In fact, Canada makes 1 billion donuts per year.
That doesn't surprise me. They do love maple, as it does symbolize sweet. But 1 billion donuts?
Yep, that's a lot of money. Speaking of which, Krispy Kreme's created the world's most expensive donut at the cost of £1,000, which is around $1,400. It was called Tower of Sweet Decadence, which was created with royalty of gilded leaves, a gold-dusted Belgian chocolate flavour, and edible diamonds. All for a good cause. Krispy Kreme's unrevealed the world's most expensive donut at Selfridges department store in the UK back in 2014. The confection was created to mark National Donut Week, a fundraising effort benefiting the UK's Children's Trust charity. Unique flavours from champagne to rosemary to olive oil and chicken and all sorts.
That was interesting to know.